Hey guys, thank you for coming and listening to Gay and Single Podcast. My name is Will.
I'm Ashley.
And this is a very new thing for us, so
and you're here. You're experiencing it with all of us. Like, we're doing this thing together.
We are. So we're going to talk about, it's just basically, we've been quarantining or, stay-at-homing for a couple months now. So the bulk of this episode is probably just going to be about that. And just some general things. And that's what it's going to be about.
Yeah, we're just gonna tell you guys who we are and what we're about and how we've been going crazy and all the good stuff.
And trying to avoid going crazy at the same time.
Especially.
What to do to distract ourselves. So.
Yeah, so I feel like a good starting point is what is this podcast and why are we doing it?
The origins of the podcast, it did start with your sister making a comment about it.
But then it sort of changed into us wanting to do something not only creative, but something that, like, we can, like, pour, like, our heart and soul into and, like, talk about things that not only we want to talk about, but, like, things that matter as well. Like, I think it's partially for fun and then partially for...
Like, real talk.
Real talk.
What we do need to talk about is our name and where it came from. Because people are not going to understand that.
So which are you?
Well, I'm obviously gay.
I'm obviously single. Unfortunately, still single. God, we're trying, though. Are we?
Ooh, you could talk about dating life in quarantine. So it's basically
non-existent. It's non-existent. People are using Bumble, and I'm like, I couldn't deal with Bumble before quarantine, let alone during. Like,
I feel like it's probably really gross right now. Like, just
it's real
people
gross.
Are just being all sorts of like nasty and just
people are just so like pent up and like they just need to like have sex with something. You know what I mean? I long accepted that I'm single though, so I'm good.
Well, we wouldn't have a working title for our name of the podcast if we didn't have that. So
I mean, I guess it's not accepting. It's just like dealing.
Just is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it fucking is. Okay, everybody, like deal with it. Like I gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with
it. For those out there listening, Ashley is single. So
yes. So this is
but like, don't fuck with the title of this podcast because that's not okay.
We're starting this thing in like the middle of quarantine. It's like April now, basically May. It's May now. It's gonna be May now. It's May now, and so we've been in quarantine for like what has it been like 2 months now? My God, it's been awful, and it's still going. So like, we're just gonna talk about what we've been up to, how we're doing.
For me, this will also be a way to, at least during this quarantine time, to let loose, again, blow off steam, because I feel like I'm going insane.
I think I've gone insane. I think I went insane at the beginning of March.
Yeah. I think I also have gone insane. I definitely, 2 weeks ago, I think I was at my limit. Like, I was pretty... You know it was bad. Okay, let me just explain to you what happened a couple weeks ago. My boss, must be I was not, putting a face on very well. He messaged me at the beginning of this week and he said, "How are you doing this week?"
I love that.
Well, I'm doing better than last week. So, it's pretty bad when your boss is reaching out to you to make sure you're actually still doing okay and you haven't gone totally batshit crazy. So, that's my life. So I think that this will help in distracting me from the fact that I can't leave my house or do anything that I want to do.
Yeah.
When I really just want to go to Disney in Universal and drink butterbeer, and I can't do that. So.
Yeah, I think it'll help me feel more productive because I think there was a 2 weeks straight here. It's only been 2 months. It feels like a year. There was 2 weeks straight. I didn't leave my apartment. I didn't go out. I didn't leave. And I know that's like, oh, well, you can't leave. It's like, no, I didn't go outside and open the fucking blinds. Like, I sat in my apartment, in a dark apartment, for 2 fucking weeks straight. And I was like, this is fine. And you know what? It wasn't. Started going a little insane there. I was eating, like, plain pasta, like, multiple days in a row. Which is fine if you're, like, 10, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not 10.
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
You could at least put a little, like, sauce on that bitch to
put anything
spice
on
it up a little bit.
I'm like, butter.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can't get away with that because I obviously am dating somebody, so we have to make dinners all the time, and it's really annoying, and I don't like dealing with it, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's honestly for the best, though, because there's been times when I've literally just had mashed potatoes for dinner. Or I've been like, popcorn's good, that's sufficient. Where is the nutritional value? Where is it? It doesn't exist. It's not there. Should I order some food?
If you want it, is this making you hungry? Have you not ate?
I told you about my pasta. I did eat. I just don't have any dessert. What am I gonna have for dessert? A lasagna? Like, come on! I have nothing.
I made these chocolate chip cookies the other night, and they were really good. I told you about them.
The ones without butter.
The ones without butter, and so like I'm convinced they're healthier. They're probably not.
I mean,
they didn't have they didn't have butter, so that was good. They had
that's a win.
They had normal sugar, granulated sugar, brown sugar. They also had oil,
brown sugar,
which I think is. It was light brown sugar, though. I used light brown sugar. That's all we buy in this household, okay?
You don't buy
light
salt in that household.
We have a thing of salt, but we don't have a salt shaker because we don't believe in that.
You don't believe in salt, and it's like... It disturbs Andrea to her core. She's like, we don't have salt.
Yeah, she also gets pissed off when I take mozzarella out of the bag and put it on pizza. So, like, she's like, it's not fresh. And I'm like, I'm not going to use...
She's like, I brought in Italy. Excuse me, that's not fresh. And I'm like, bitch, I just eat it out of the bag.
Yeah, I'm just putting some mozzarella on my fucking pizza so I can eat it. But, like, I also don't, like... Okay, fresh mozzarella is super expensive, first of all.
Like $7.
Yeah, it's slimy, so like it's kind of gross. I really don't want to touch it. Like, I'm a texture person and I can't deal with that. But I mean, I get it. I get wanting the authentic thing. I get it. I'm not about it. I don't care. I want Americanized pizza. That's what I want in my life.
So talking about quarantine,
we've been playing a lot of video games.
I want to talk about games.
Yeah.
I want to talk about...
Let me just tell you how pissed off I am.
What are we pissed at?
This is real talk right now.
Are you talking about the turns? The nips?
I'm talking about my fucking turnips. So.
Listen, Will... Okay, go ahead. Explain the situation.
I'll explain the whole situation.
I'll explain the whole situation.
So, everyone's playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, and so we decided to go into the stock market today, last week, right?
Sunday.
So we bought... Sunday, technically. So we bought our stock on Sunday.
Bought some nips on Sunday.
Right. And historically, mine have been going above $100 or 100 bells per turnip throughout the week. But then yesterday I didn't check it, and someone, name's Ashley.
You were also reminded well earlier in the day, please check your turnip prices. You did not do so.
Okay. Granted, I will agree with you, I guess. Having said that,
I also said it...
work day. Okay. And then we have movie night, so that was important. So we did that. So then it was after 10 o'clock when movie night ended, and you said, oh my god, I can't believe you didn't fucking check your turnip prices today. Like, I reminded you hours ago, and like,
this is
me.
This is what I said. I don't know that the attitude was there. It could have been.
No, the attitude
I don't know.
was there.
I feel like it's a biased recount of the situation, but continue.
It wasn't a biased recount. I have several witnesses.
Witnesses.
We could pull Sean and Scott into this.
Bring them in.
But. So then, Ashley, you were like, oh, well, all you need to do is time jump. Just put your Switch in mountain time. And then the shop will still be open because the shop closes at 10 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock here, so it was closed for me. You're like, oh, put it in mountain time. It'll go back to 8 o'clock, and then you can go and check your turnip prices. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do that, not knowing what would actually happen. So I did it, and I go to check the turnip prices, which were not good enough to sell, but they were over $100 per bell, or over 100 bells per turnip. Then I went to my house to check on my turnips, and they were all spoiled. And come to find out, you cannot time travel because they will spoil your turnips. And
but if
learn that the hard way.
If it didn't happen to you, it would have happened to either Scott or myself. And Scott and I have already said, we're going to pay you back for these turnips. You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
100,000 bells is not that much money.
You sent me a message today, and you're like, oh, you're going to make $100 per turnip still. That's incorrect. I sold all my turnips. You want to know what I sold them for?
20,000.
No, 1,000 bells. So $100,000. Yes, 100,000 bells worth of turnips sold for 1,000 bells.
Listen, 100,000 bells ain't that much in that game. We're gonna get your money back, and we're gonna try again.
No, well, it's a lot of money in my game, so like
we're gonna try again.
Over here.
Listen. I don't know why you play Animal Crossing like you play Final Fantasy. Like, you need to find money. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm also broke in that game, and I don't know how you have 60,000 gil.
Trips.
And I literally have 20,000. I have 20,000 gil now. I'm actually becoming rich, and I'm not sure how.
I think it's because of all the rats I'm killing. It's because you're so far in the game, so now everything's worth a lot of XP and worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think I ended the game at like 40 grand. Something like that.
Wow. I'm now becoming rich on FF7 Remake, and I'm really excited about that. So I can actually afford potions when I need to buy them. In Phoenix Downs, because I go through a lot of those. So
where are you at in that game, by the way?
I'm trying to find the last chocobo. It's like, I have to go to that, tunnel, wherever that is, with all the claws. They're not claws, they're like hands or something. It's
White claws?
There. Yeah, it's where all the white claws are at.
Oh, White claws?
Midgar, yeah. So that's where I need to go.
Talk about creative liberty, am I right?
What?
Talk about creative liberty, am I right? Just giant White claws.
What if White Claw sponsored that game and there was a White Claw factory that was destroyed in the war and there was just a lot of White Claws laying around for everyone to grab? That'd be pretty cool. But I feel like drunk Cloud wouldn't be very good to battle with. But he's already not good to battle with, so. Yeah.
God, Cloud has literally become somehow, maybe I'm exaggerating, my worst character. And Aerith fucking slays. She's just like, oh, you want that to die now? Got you. And I'm like,
I understand your obsession with Aerith. I still don't like her.
I think you're not at the part where you like her yet. What chapter are you in, 12 or 13?
I'm in chapter 14 where I'm having to do all these side quests. She's fucked off. She's gone.
You can't be in chapter 14.
She left me. She did. She left me. She got taken by...
You could be in chapter 14.
Yes. She got taken by that one guy with the thing on his head.
Did you see the chapter 14 resolution? I don't know if that's the beginning or the end of the chapter. It might be the end.
It doesn't sound familiar, so don't ruin it for me.
I didn't say anything. It's something that's going to happen. But, it happens differently for each person, depending on, how you've played the game so far. And I think, based on what you've told me, we're going to have 2 different resolutions, so I want to talk about it.
Okay, well, my whole goal this weekend is to beat the entire game.
You're going to finish this weekend? Really I'll share play in.
I am going to finish this weekend, so Scott wasn't overly thrilled about that, because I'm, going to be hogging the PlayStation all weekend. But,
well. Buy another one.
I've honestly thought about it, but no, I'm not doing that.
No, you shouldn't because the PlayStation 5's coming out.
Yeah.
So you might as well buy 2 of those before buying another
PlayStation. Before buying another PlayStation, just buy 2 PS5s.
Exactly.
They better come out with the PlayStation Plus where you can have a family plan because I would have 2 PlayStations if that were the case. Well, that's...
I don't know that they'll do that because they make a shit ton of money not doing that. And it's not stopping anyone.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, so... Yeah, that's my update on my games currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My island's doing great. I'm building a playground right now in Animal Crossing. She's looking fantastic.
Yeah, your island is really pretty.
Yeah, I'm at the part where like I really need a lot of stuff. Like I need to fill her out a lot more, but like the Nook's cranny hasn't been lit lately. I've been like very short on miles. I've been spending all of them.
I was happy today when I logged in because I harvest 3 money trees, and that's not happened. Which I'm confused about as well.
Maybe it's because time travel.
Maybe.
Oh,
But
so then it's like fine. It's like equals out.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm hearing.
I feel like I should be harvesting so many more money trees every single day, given the fact that I have, like, I don't know, 1 billion of them planted, and I'm pretty sure they don't bloom.
I'm telling you, they're out of season.
But how can a money tree go out of season?
Because it's a plant, and the plants go out of season, just like the fish.
All right, now I gotta look it up. I'm looking it up.
All right,
because
look it up. Verify my statement.
Does money tree go out of season? Does money tree do money trees would be
Does money tree go out of season? Does it?
Does money tree go out of season? Do money trees go out of season? Okay, so I'm not reading anything about the fact that money trees... Like, I feel like only one blooms a day, which is annoying. I feel like it should be all of my money trees every single day, if you want my honest opinion about it.
Every 3 days, like the fruit.
I don't think it does, though. I really don't.
But then why aren't
How
they
often
growing?
do money trees... Okay, so money trees, how often do money trees bloom in Animal Crossing? This is all pre-New Horizon. No, we need New Horizon.
I'm hungry again. I already ate dinner. I want like something sweet. I don't have anything sweet.
It says, how do money trees work? Animal Crossing New Horizons Wiki. The little sprout that comes up is the confirmation that you've successfully planted your first money tree. After a few days, your tree will grow to its full size and will start producing 3 bags of bells. That's bullshit. I know for a fact I have more than one tree that was planted every 3 days. So that way, every 3 days, multiple trees should be blossoming or blooming or whatever. But they do not. They do not produce money bags. I call BS.
I mean, I agree with you. They aren't producing, but the question is why.
I don't know. I can't figure it out from this quick Google search that I did. So
there's no answer.
Next to useless, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm not happy about that.
All right, so we talked for about 20 minutes now. I think that's a good first episode.
I would agree. So what we're going to do at this point is we're obviously going to keep going with this new podcast. So definitely stick with us. We're thinking we're going to be releasing episodes probably every week. Is what we would like to do. So in the meantime, if you would like, you can follow our social media, which we are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Our handle is Gay and Single Podcast. And our email address will also be on our main page in case you wanted to email us.
Yeah, in case you have to ask either Will or myself a question. We're very great at life advice from 2 people who have no authority giving any life advice ever, but we're welcome to give it to you.
We will give you our strong opinion, and you do with it what you will. But other than that, thank you guys for listening, and have a good day.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
Peace.